very rarely do I work with a client when I'm talking to a law firm where I'm going in and I'm like imploding their entire client experience. I almost never ever do that. I actually can't think of any time that I actually have. But what I usually do is look at what they are doing and then I show them areas where they can improve it, right? Areas where they can tweak it, where they're missing pieces. And that all comes down from the definition, the formula, and of course the stages. So the definition of the client experience, which a lot of people think is customer service, and it is not. Customer service is a part of your client experience. The client experience is defined as how your client feels while working with you. Well, think about the different types of law firms out there doing different types of legal work. How a personal injury client is going to feel doing work, right? Being a client of a personal injury law firm versus an intellectual property law firm, right? Versus a divorce attorney versus, a business attorney. Those experience, they're all going to feel different based on like what it is that's happening, right? And what it is they're going through. But the client experience is always going to be defined by how they feel. So a personal injury attorney may want their client to feel different than the business law attorney, right? Because of what they actually ultimately do. So it's not a one size fits all. Oh, we all got to feel good, right? We all got to feel cared for. I mean, that's like a standard, but there's things that the firm has the opportunity to differentiate itself by really paying attention to what are the emotions we want to evoke from our clients while they're working with us. And depending on what you do in a legal aspect, those emotions are going to look different. So first thing is understanding the definition. It's how your clients feel while working with you. The second thing to understand is the formula that makes a client experience actually referable. And that is one, yes, the work you do. You have to do great work, right? It has to be valuable. It doesn't need to be perfect, but you need to make, correct when things don't go well, communicate, expectation setting, having a little bit of a wow factor. Like the work you do matters. But the other piece that most people ignore is the relationship you build. And I don't mean like having 45-minute conversations with every single client every single month. That's not what I mean. I mean, there are outreaches or what we call touch points that you can do with your clients that extend the work you're doing from a relationship building perspective or are just solely focused on relationship building. So the formula says you got to have both, right? You got to have your work touch points plus your relationship building touch points. That is what makes you referable.